What's going on, people, and welcome back to Word on the Corner. You understand? We're back again, yeah? Back up blood clot again. More word from the corner, more news coming out today, blood, or should I say yesterday, you get me? Obviously, midfield, we need a midfielder, blood, you understand? The key areas that I think we need to address in this window is the midfield and the striker, you understand? You lot know me, I want Tierney to come back. We have some Tierney news as well for your Clark. We'll touch on that as the video goes along, but we have news on a midfielder, and that is Amadou Onana. Now, he was playing last night for Everton against Crystal Palace. 0-0 draw. The FA Cup is back again in our lives. He played pretty well as well, blood. You understand? Didn't put a foot wrong. I could see why Arteta likes him, blood. You get me? And I can see what Arteta thinks he will bring to the side, blood. You understand? But the word coming out is that Arsenal have inquired with Everton about how much it would cost to take him to North London, and Everton have basically said, you man, bring the bag. You understand? If you want him, then you need to bring the bag. You understand? Obviously, Everton are in financial difficulties, so I think if we took 40-50 million, we could probably get the deal done. I think that's a good deal to get done. I tweeted out last night. I found my old tweet that I was tweeted last January, around about this time, blood. You get me? When Everton, it was looking like they could go down. And I said that I would take Amadou Onana at Arsenal. He'd be a quality addition to the midfield. He'd be great cover because man like Partey, he's never fit, blood. You understand? Jorginho, he ain't good enough. The Kai Havertz thing, obviously at the time Kai weren't here, but the Kai Havertz thing in midfield, it's not working. You get me? And I think he would be a good addition to the squad. I think he'd be a good addition to the team. I think him and Rice would cook, blood. You understand? You know how Arteta's always got that thing that's going around about, and you see Ben White when he's like, Jules. These man are built for Jules, blood. You understand? He can play in the Champions League as well. You get me? Because you know Everton ain't getting nowhere near Europe. You understand? So he'll be available for that. Obviously, he'll be cup tied for the FA Cup because he played yesterday, but I think this is a deal we need to be looking at, blood. You get me? Because what he brings into that midfield, it could free up Odegaard, and then we can push Rice more forward because he can actually sit. You understand? And he's done really well this year, blood. You get me? When this whole rejuvenation of Everton since they got the 10-point deduction, he's played a key part in it, blood. You get me? And for me, we need to be trying to get that deal done because, like I said, in the midfield we do have issues. And you get me? I see my brother Babs talking about Fabio Vieira. Nah, let's go and get Amadou Onana, blood. Now, obviously, Zinchenko, blood, you get me? He's been piss poor, to say the least, this season. You understand? Timber, he's been injured from the get-go. And Tomiyasu, he's been injured. But when he's been in there, he's done good. But now he's gone off to the Asia Cup to represent Japan. So the left-back area is very light at the moment, blood. You understand? So a lot of rumors are coming out about fullbacks being linked to the club. And one of them is Ferdi Kadioglu. Now, I don't really know a lot about him, blood, you understand, but I went digging, pause, to see if I can find out any news about him and see what he's about, blood. And what I kind of saw is that, you get me, he's like a Bernardo Silva, you get me, but he's very versatile as well, you understand. He's played at left back and right back this season, but last season he played at right wing back and left wing back. He would be a good addition to the side, you understand. A few seasons ago he played on the right wing and the left wing as well, blood, you get me. So his versatility there, he could cover Saka as well, blood, you understand. He looks very good, very nippy, good on the ball, and he's got a shot on him, blood, you get me. And we don't really have a man that's got a long shot on them, blood, you understand. So you understand, well, we're gonna see what happens with that situation. But I think we should keep an eye on it because that one is picking up pace as well, blood. Jorrel HATO, I think that's how you pronounce it, blood, you understand. But the 70-year-old wonder kid, the Ajax boy, you understand. He's played every game for Ajax this season. He can play at centre-back and left-back. So he has been likened to previous teammate Jurrien Timber. So if he's likened to Timber, then boy, this kid must have something about him, blood. But he is only 17. So it will be difficult to get a work permit. I don't think he can get a work permit until he's 18, blood, which is in March. So that one, I think that will probably be a summer deal. You get me? But he is highly rated, blood. You understand? He's got a lot of stock being put into him. Pause. It's kind of like a Saliba one there. You get me? I don't know a lot about these young bucks. You get me? So you lot would have to tell me, blood, boy. But when I went and looked and educated myself last night, I like what I see, blood. You get me? And for a 17-year-old to play every game, he must have something about him, blood. And he has spoken about Jurrien Timber's move to Arsenal, and he did say that he would love to play in the Premier League. Obviously, he said it was unfortunate that Timber got his injury. Timber will be back in March, apparently, but he's keen to play in the Premier League, blood. You get me? And obviously, we have that link there with Ajax, so maybe we can go in and test the waters and see if we can get him in, blood. You understand? Because that would be a good addition to the squad as well. He can cover, like I said, centre back and left back. So we need to look at that one as well, fam. Another fullback that's been linked with us is Miguel Gutierrez. Now, Arteta is said to be a big fan of him as well, blood. You understand? I think he puts Hato and Gutierrez on the same level. The 20-year-old obviously is at Girona, and he's had a very, very good season this year, blood. You understand? He's played 20 games in all competitions. He's got 1 goal and 3 assists. And for me, when I went and looked on him, blood, he is the perfect Arteta left back, blood. Like, he is the perfect Arteta left back, bro. He can invert, he can go up and down the flank. His positioning is bang on. He can pass, he can shoot. He is everything Arteta would want in a fullback, blood. You get me? But, and there is a big but now, blood. You understand? Not a big but like Ice Spice. There is a big B-U-T, not B-U-double-T. You feel me? And that but is his ownership is split between Real Madrid and Man City. You get me? So that will make the deal very, very difficult to get done. You understand? Because this guy, I don't know why Pep ain't brought him to Man City yet, blood. You feel me? Because that is a proper left back, blood. He bossed the Barcelona game as well. He got a banger against Barcelona, blood. Like, this kid, he's cooking, bro. You get me? He could be the next top left back. So when I saw that one, I said, all right, cool. I'm on that as well, blood. You get me? Because he looks like a top baller, blood. You understand? When you got Zinchenko and them man that left back, he's gonna bring something different. You understand? Something he can actually invert. Like, Zinchenko can't invert. This brother can invert, blood. You get me? So, but like I said, with his ownership being with Man City and Real Madrid, that makes the deal 10 times harder, blood. You get me? But Arteta is an admirer, so we're going to keep an eye on that one as well. Kieran Tierney. Now, my boy Kieran, news has been going around, rumors that he could be recalled from his loan spell at Sociedad. But the Scotsman has come out, unfortunately, and said that he will not be cutting short his loan spell. He will be staying in Spain. He has no plan to come back to Arsenal in this window. He also spoke about his future at Sociedad because they asked, like, will he be staying longer than his loan? And all he said was the decision is not in his hands. You understand? So I don't know. Take what you want from that, blood. It kind of seems to me like Tierney's had enough and he's trying to get a move and he's not looking to come back to the club. So unfortunately, this might be the end of KT, blood. You understand? And I just want to thank him, blood, for everything you did, fam. You get me? You was a proper left back. You got disrespected, and then the crybaby got put ahead of you. Free Tierney. Looks like you're going to be free, blood. And yeah. And then final bit of news from the corner today. Marquinhos. You remember Marquinhos, blood? You understand? We loaned him out to Norwich last season. This season, we sent him to Liga. And he has been with Nantes this season. And he hasn't had the best of times over there, to be honest. You understand? He's only played 174 minutes of football all season. And Nantes are not happy with him, blood. You understand? In October, he went to represent Brazil and play in the Pan Olympics. And now he's trying to represent them again at some under-23 thing. And Nantes have basically said it's a shit show and they want to cut the loan short and send him back to Arsenal, blood. You get me? Now, this Marquinhos signing, it's looking like this one ain't looking like it's going to work, blood. You understand? Because he went out on loan at Norwich. He didn't really lick down no trees, blood. He's gone out to Nantes. He's played 100 and something minutes of football, blood. That's literally not even, he ain't even played 2 games worth of football, blood. He ain't even played 2 games worth of football, bro. You understand? And it looks like he's more concerned with representing his country at youth level. You get me? Than actually trying to break into the Arsenal team and break into the main Brazilian team. You understand? But he's another one. You get me? That we should be looking at getting rid of, blood, because it's not worked. You understand? Let's just cut ties and just get him off the books, get rid of him, bro. You get me? There's a lot that needs to leave in this window. You understand? We've seen rumors with Cedric, El Neni, Tavares might come back and then get loaned out again to Europe. But we need to get all these men off the books, blood. You understand? Because that's what's stopping us from bringing quality into the club. You understand? So Arsenal, pull your finger out your arse, pause, and get some business done. Because if you don't get no business done, it's a race for top 4, blood. You understand? And it will be a serious race for top 4 as well, blood. You get me? That's all the word in the corner for this week, blood. You understand? I told you, lot, Monday to Friday, we will be here, blood. Obviously, over the weekend, if anything mad pops off, we'll do a live word in the corner special. We will be here as well for the Liverpool game, 4:30 kickoff. We will go live on TroopzTV at 4 p.m. UK time. So make sure you come and join in and hopefully watch us get through to the 4th round, because if Arteta loses this one, then boy, the pressure is really on. But you don't know the vibe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Troops, and I'm out, blood.